Okay, so in closing, I want to ask one more question before we play a game, and that is, what advice do you have for other entrepreneurs out there, people at every level that want to make their life work? Maybe business is going great and they want to scale to a whole new level, or maybe they're in a place where they don't know what they want to do, right? Maybe they're stuck and, what do I want to do with my life? Or maybe they're just starting a business and they're kind of scared, shit, I want to go out into the marketplace, but I don't know what to do. What would Bryan Dulaney's best advice be to somebody out there who's got big dreams, whether it's $1 million a month or more, or whatever it is, not just financially, but what would Bryan Dulaney's best piece of advice be to someone out there looking for answers that could make their life work, whether it's success, fulfillment, happiness? What would your best advice be?
Find your purpose. That's what I would say. Find your purpose. And be driven and guided by purpose. Because what I see is I see a lot of people that are just chasing shiny objects, that are never really tied or never really rooted. Okay, so that's one thing that I would say is so vital. And I'm a really big fan of this as well, is surround yourself with the right pack. Like surround yourself with men or women who have no other agenda but to support you going to the next level. For me, that's been a huge blessing for me. Like I'm surrounded by men primarily who they pray for me, they support me if I get in a bind, right? But they're there. I can count on them. In the same way that they know that I'm there for them,
right,
and that they can count on me. They need me at 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm there. If I need them at 3 in the morning, I know that I have guys that I can call on that are there as well, right?
Love that, yeah.
So that's what I would say is get really clear about what your purpose is. How do you want to architect the story of your life? What is your legacy going to be? What are you going to be remembered as, right? Like making money is easy, right? And money's just a tool, right? To make impact, right? Like money's a result of producing value for the marketplace. Like money's actually an easy thing to come by when you have a clear purpose of where you're headed, a clear vision of where you're headed. Like all that stuff will fall into place.
I love that. And then last question, because I know somebody out there heard that and identifies with it, but they go, well, how do I find my purpose? So what's your best advice on how to find it? One thing I tell people is to go try things, right? Go explore, try things. But what have you found, or what would your advice be to somebody out there who's down to do that, but just they go, I can't find it. How do I find it? What do I do? What would your advice be on that?
For me, it was the way I found it was I prayed for it, okay? And then I started trying things. It's exactly what you just said. I started trying things and it was all like personal development really like cracked it open for me.
Amen.
Right? So if you don't know what your purpose is,
yeah,
expand your thinking by diving into books and podcasts and courses and just start learning and start finding something that fires you up, right? That would be my best advice, because when I started learning from these guys like Og Mandino, old school, and Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill, and I started reading, Tony Robbins, Awaken the Giant Within. When I started, my mind began to expand and the possibilities, I started to see possibilities in a different light. So that's my experience, right? But it'd be remiss of me to say, like, praying about it is so important, right? For me, that was part of my journey. So I dove into the personal development, dove into books, dove into courses, dove into events, right? And then I just started trying stuff, right? I tried affiliate marketing, I tried real estate. Well, I found that wasn't the best vehicle, right?
So keep going through, even when you get stuck, just keep going, keep going, keep going.
Yeah, keep going. Yeah, keep going, I mean, I've done a lot of things. Create iPhone apps, affiliate marketing, services, products. I mean, I've done a lot of things in my experience, but that's what makes up my experience of who I am and how I can serve others in the market now.
Even through the failures, right? Because I'm sure there's tons of failures along the way too.
For sure.
Okay, beautiful, man. Well, that wraps it up. And in closing, we usually play a game called First Things First. So the way the game works is I'm going to rifle off 10 words or phrases, and you just tell me the first word or phrase that comes to mind.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
So I'm going to rifle off 10. You just tell me the first word or phrase that comes to mind in relation to it.
Okay.
The only rule is that you can't repeat yourself twice. Make sense?
That makes sense.
So first word, money.
Money is a tool.
God.
God is the source of all creation.
The experience of almost dying.
Life-changing.
Failure.
A part of the process.
The dream you once had of making $1 million a month.
Think bigger.
Your legacy.
People set free.
Digital marketing.
A way to get your message out to the market and the masses.
Your why.
People set free. Oh, I can't say that again.
Yep.
My why? Awakening others.
Your wife. She might be listening to this, so you got to be careful.
She'll definitely be listening to this. Brilliant, beautiful, and an amazing helper.
And the last one, you ready? What do you want your life to be an example of for others?
What do I want my life to be an example for others? A leader who preaches what I practice and practice what I preach. Hey, thanks for watching today's video. And if you love this video, be sure to leave a comment. Tell me your top 3 takeaways or top takeaway from today's video. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, be sure to subscribe so you can get notified every time that we upload a new video here on YouTube. And before you go, make sure you grab your free golden ticket. This free golden ticket is loaded with our 7-figure and our 8-figure expert agency and e-commerce funnels, emails, and scripts that we've used to build multi-million-dollar businesses in a variety of different markets. So thank you again for watching this video. Hope you got massive value from it, and I look forward to hearing what your takeaway was from this video. And also, I look forward to seeing you in the upcoming videos that we will be releasing.